Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Chiellini gets it away. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan have reclaimed it. Now it's Thuram. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. James. It's Xabi Alonso. James. Xabi Alonso. Searching pass he's played there. Played into space out wide. Now it's Kokchu. And it's Maldini. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's gone backwards. Shoots! Oh, he's done it! The most decisive of all goals! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that ends it. And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
Boom, what a performance, what a performance.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No.
Roll! And he's there to belt it away. Up towards the front line. It's a searching pass. That's been cut out, well played. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini. Rijkaard. Bellingham hurtling down that right flank. Beckham looking to run onto it. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Beckham! To Gerrard. Rijkaard. Looking for the run, and he's worked it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Beckham. Donatoni. Now he's got space here. Can he get onto this? Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bergkamp. Quarter of an hour played. Gerrard. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run, and
Bergkamp! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And with that, the end! Well, who would have thought it? The most thrilling of endings.
Well, I think, Peter, we've again been reminded of how thin the margins are. When the game was tied, I'm sitting here thinking this could get cautious.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you reckon?
Bale! Oh, brilliant!
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's managed to gift it back. And that pass just didn't quite work. Bellingham. Pedri. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Valverde. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Xavi Alonso. Bellingham.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that is expertly dealt with. Valverde. Xavi Alonso. Hazard. He's cut it out. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Cleared away. Camavinga. Valverde. Now this could... Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Hazard! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Valverde. Madrid have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that has left him in a heap. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Bale. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Big chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Valverde is offering a right smile there.
So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Lewandowski, and he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Lewandowski is onto this.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he shoots! No mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that has put paid to that. Can he get it through? And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again then. Pedri, looking to play him in. Xavi Alonso. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Bellingham with the clearance. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. That's good vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Rafinha is on his own. Chance! He's got a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Now it's Rafinha. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Bellingham. Pedri. Now this could be a chance. This time, surely! And yes, it's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have ourselves a real game here. But shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's Lewandowski. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Good take, and is he in? Chouameni out to the right. Who saw this coming? So close to victory, and it has got away. Chouameni makes the interception. Now it's Rafinha. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. And the shot! Now who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught on it! And another try! Dispatched clinically. And they're back in front. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He's found the great chance! In he goes again! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a promising position. Rodrigo crosses it in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. Bale had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Showing great feet there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is Bale. Takes a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Madrid take what looks to be a and that's it. Madrid have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good spread. That's a super give and go. Pedri. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Mbappe! And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's Rivaldo! Goal! Milan! The breakthrough strike! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan gain their reward with an early goal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Delivers the ball, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Camavinga tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. And that should get the job done. That's the throw. Guardiola. And it's Rivaldo. Nicely spread. And he's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's a foul. It's in the box. It's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Guardiola. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to play it through. Cleared without hesitation. Pressure coming in from all directions.
Well, we're watching a clear attempt to denying him space, and they're using every trick in the book.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Las Palmas finding their passes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he was quick to react.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nicely aimed pass. Under an awful lot of pressure. And it's been played through. And a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Las Palmas take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Passing is crisp and sharp. Strokes it back. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. It's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice... Van Nistelrooy! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Milan really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Milan are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bellingham did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Oh, terrible pass. Bellingham. Camavinga. He has a look out. Las Palmas can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Rivaldo. Applies the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that is out of play. Now it's Camavinga, hangs one in. That has been knocked clear. Distributed tidily. Not the most accurate pass. Great vision. This looks promising. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the finish! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
And we have our very first corner.
Numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's trying one! Off the post! Has a look and plays it forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's beautifully weighted. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets. Engages and forces him off the ball. Milan looking to pass their way through. Rivaldo receives it in. It's Rivaldo! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Rivaldo. Milan will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. He's had it taken off him. Guardiola. Rivaldo. He is being harried and hassled.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Rivaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Just 5 minutes left. Las Palmas have a free kick.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 14, numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18. Forlan.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Xabi Alonso.
Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Over to the left. Pinches it off him. Howson puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's a key interception. Out to the right. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now it's Mbappe.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
It's their second corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. Threads one in. Ricky Puig. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. So, time for a potential game. And time is up. Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable. So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
It's a threatening ball.
Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Just eases him off the ball. Good ball, good take. Tarkowski cuts out the pass. Now he's off and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping.
Can he finish? Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Patterson. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing.
Armstrong. Foot in. Now it's Lampard. He's picked his way through. Lampard shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Lampard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Milan have their second corner now. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's managed to get free. And this is Lampard. Lampard! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Szoboszlai. Your impression so far, Jim?
Milan have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He has a look up. Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. Has a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hit into the middle. Cleared away. Now it's Tonali. Well, that pass isn't the best. Lampard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Szoboszlai. Might be danger here. Milan have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Soboslai with a real chance here. Soboslai! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good alertness. McNeil. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Patterson. McNeil. Lampard. Caicedo. He's a sharp bit of ball here. And a chance! That's another chance! And he's done it!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
That is lovely. And it's Caicedo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lampard.
3 minutes at a time.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Lampard. McNeil. Tonali.
Oh, it's Bergkamp.
McNeil. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for
Everyone,
grabs.
please welcome the two sides.
Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus.
Bergkamp! And he has kicked it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the keeper beats it away. And he was alert to it. Cleared without complication. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's a lucky seventh corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Van Dijk. Tarkowski getting this one clear. Szoboszlai looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Bergkamp, another pass, just keeps it ticking over.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
And it's made its way to
The
him.
attendance for
Now
this
it's
match
McNeil.
was 96,628.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. He's beaten the last man. Great chance!
Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, we call that a slide rule pass. Time to absolute perfection. Quality ball.
Lampard does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal.
He's having a shot! In he goes again! Oh, it's hit the post!
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice sequence of passes, this. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mykolenko. Now it's Grealish. Some good work on the right flank here. Not the most accurate pass. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Grealish. Szoboszlai. Bergkamp. And here's the chance to counter. Lampard.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Substitution for Milan. Number 7, Szoboszlai. Number 8, Frank Lampard. Number 25, Caicedo.
That is a little undercooked.
Tonali. Coming on the field.
Bruno Fernandes.
Number 24, Palmer. Number 22, De Bruyne.
And it's Bruno Fernandes.
17,
He's away, he's going for goal!
Number 10,
And that would have won it.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. And that should get the job done. Now, this could be a chance. And this is De Bruyne! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, that's been intercepted. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball, nice interception, well timed. And now they can clear their lines. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Swings it across. And that's the keeper's ball. Grealish. And Ndiaye. Ndiaye stood his ground strongly.
There will be 3 minutes.
Bergkamp receives it in a good position. It's Bergkamp! Yes! And they are cruising away. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control. Coleman,
Dennis Bergkamp.
fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Milan pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Takes a shot! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this fella, the French Ghanaian Seho Girassi, is a very interesting option. He's blessed with pace, he enjoys playing the low role up front, he's instinctive, he's opportunistic, and he really works for his team too, because when it comes to defence, he has to become the first line, and he never shies away from that. He's happy to embrace it and work hard.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Anton. Zanetti. Good driving run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pass somewhat off target. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
Rivaldo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Rivaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Van Nistelrooy. Bellingham. He is, and the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Milan with the corner, they're first. And the keeper beats it away. The ball has bounced loose now. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rivaldo running with the ball. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nicely weighted ball. Good played through for the wide man. So we're still where we started right now. Chan cuts out the pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
He's tried one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Tonali is offering a wry smile there.
And this is Bergkamp. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Chan. That pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. Schlotterbeck. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got away. Nemecha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. And this is Bergkamp. Shot could be on. And the shot! Goal! Milan!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Fabio Silva. Threads one in. And he's in on goal. Fired deep towards... Climbs up big! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught on it! In he goes again! Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Milan are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Van Nistelrooy. It's Rivaldo! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught napping. Tonali.
Rijkaard.
Oh, super ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, a very decent attempt. Corner number 2 then. Keeper has taken decisive action. And here's Rivaldo. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Nemecha. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Girassi stood his ground strongly. And it's Chan. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
It's gone backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that's another good win of the ball.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep...
He's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. That'll be a throw-in. He's played it long.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And that is as far as they're going to go. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Nice interception, well timed.
Borussia Dortmund really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's on it, can he get away? Nemecha. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Girassi. Now this could be a chance. And he's gone backward. Shot, surely! In for the pieces! It's a goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Borussia Dortmund really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
That toss surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Has a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And he's quick to get it clear again. Rafinha. Oh, what a ball! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Rafinha, and the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. That has been knocked clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Forlan. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anton. Oh, what a mistake! Forlan has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Lampard tries a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big...
It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling it.
So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope.